a sunshine. Find a road with the light away. Promise me a sunshine. Find a road with the light away. Promise me a sunshine. Find a road with the light away. Promise me a sunshine. Find a road with the light away. Just a day. Promise me a sunshine.
What's going on, gamers? It's Dreamkillas representing Madden Mastermind, back for video number 2 of the day. That's right, we're going to stick with these 2 days, I think, at least during the week. Probably hit you back with maybe one video during the weekends. We'll see how it goes. Maybe mix some tips intermittently. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys want to see next. I saw somebody post about strong power, defense, and counters and stuff. I had posted a video a while back on that, so definitely check that out. It's pretty much what I use to defend that as well once I see it coming, especially if they try to overuse it. So yeah, to the person that wrote to that, just check out the history of the videos. And I think it's labeled like strong power or best run D or something like that, and it works pretty well. Anyway, we're out here using the Washington Redskins. Our opponent here is the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're doing much better than we did the previous time we used the Redskins here. Well, obviously, I mean, we're going up against Jacksonville, so I guess that makes sense. But anyways, we do pretty well this game. And yeah, we're going to let it roll through. This video is a little bit longer than normal because I wanted to post, if you guys paid attention to the last video, I played this dude using Dallas. He was Green Bay, where he's just the biggest cheese ball. My God, I wasn't expecting my phone to ring. Excuse me for 1 second. Anyway, yeah, the dude's super cheesy, which brings me up to my point of what annoys me. Somebody asked this as a question before. Some of the best features of Madden, you know, and I think every year they try to make some improvements that are for the better, some that aren't so great. The biggest things that annoy me about the game, because the game's always going to have, let's say, glitches or, you know, something, whether it's the runs overpowered, the pass, the whatever. So, you know, those things I can deal with. But I think some of the things that would, you know, level the playing fields and stuff like that, one thing would be custom playbooks. They need to get rid of them. I know they're fun and, you know, therefore they're never going to get rid of them. But maybe like in a ranked environment or something like that where some people are trying to play like 100% legit. You know, keep that for like league play or something like that. I had fun with team play. I wish they'd bring that back. That's one other small one. But as far as, you know, the game in general, I hate people that user players to try to sack the quarterback like this next opponent we're going to do. In years past, it's been known as turbo blitzing, stuff like that. It's super corny. It relies on no skill whatsoever. It just relies on somebody learning a little glitch and then abusing the heck out of it to the point where it's annoying. But anyway, that's boring. The onside kicking stuff is out of control. And then every year, you know, there's probably, you know, a player or two that's probably a little bit out of control. Onside kicking until the 4th and losing is another one that bums me out. Pretty much anything that's on Gamer Saloon is Gamer Saloon rules, because I know I'm forgetting stuff. Every once in a while when I try to go into a rant or talk about something, I'd be forgetting stuff. So excuse me for that. But there's not too much about the game that is overly annoying. I mean, it is what it is. This year, you know, the defense plays a little bit better. I don't think it's as good as we were all thinking it was at the beginning of the year. I know like stock cover 3s and stuff like that can be annoying. You know, a lot of guys still running coverage and stuff. You know, I wasn't a big fan of their update. I do think that blitzing needs to be part of the game, especially in a game that's heavily offensively overpowered in general. You know, they definitely want to make it to where, you know, anybody can pick up the sticks and score a touchdown. And I get it from a business standpoint, but coming from somebody that, you know, is a more of a competitive player, you know, I do think that's a bummer. And to anybody else that has been mentioned it before about, you know, back in the other days with Madden, you know, there not being glitches, there's always been glitches in this game. I know from the first time I was on Saloon and stuff like that, you know, people know stuff. However, you know, back in the day, there was no YouTube giving you free tips. There was no, you know, just people weren't selling it as much. Look at this. This is that guy, man. Watch this video. This thing's out of control with this knucklehead. But yeah, I really had to focus in on this game. I must say I was quite mad, and we'll get to that here in a second. But you know, the game's always been flawed, and it's always going to be. You know, there's people like myself that'll literally spend hours, countless hours in practice mode and stuff trying to find an advantage. I feel like it's a fair advantage because anything I do can be stopped, it can be exploited. You know, I can be beat easily. So, you know, there's nothing, I don't want to say wrong with what I do, and I'm not being partial to what I do. but I do think that, you know, I'm not doing anything out of the ordinary. I just spend the time to, you know, find stuff, and I do think blitzing needs to be part of the game. You know, the blocking in this one isn't as good as Gen 3, but it is what it is. But let me stop that rant. Anyway, I'm going to get into this game just for a second because I wanted to mention anybody. This year, if you notice anybody holding over top of the defensive tackle and trying to, like, basically nanosec you, if that's what you want to call it, even though it's not a nano, it's just some bull crap the dude does. Anyway, fake hike, so that's R1 or right bumper. Yeah, right bumper on PS3 or Xbox One or whatever. Stick to that. That's going to get him to stand up, and at which point I like to run right up the middle. So you guys can see I ran a lot this game, but when that's not doing it, what you want to do, especially if you're under center, obviously shotgun will give you a little bit more time, but the thing to do, because I'm obviously under center 100% of the time, is run play action plays. All right, let the play action roll through. You guys will see here in a minute I get a grip on what he's trying to do, and I pretty much, anytime the rest of the game I passed, I would run play action, and that's going to help you mitigate that. So I don't want anybody losing or, you know, suffering from something like that. Run the play action. You'll see I cancel it. You know, if he's running, because what he was doing, he would see that, you know, I was running play action, that was stopping what he was doing. So then he started running. Look, there he goes again. But now I'm running play action. So see, now you can see he's running basically cover zero blitzes, and that was something I didn't get a grasp on until, you know, this next half. So all I had to do was keep it close, stop him on defense, which, you know, I definitely felt like I could. So it was just a matter of getting that stop, coming back out, and then executing what I was going to do, which was, and what I'm going to tell you guys as well. When they start doing that, or if you run into somebody that's doing that, oh yeah, and field goal blocks, extra point blocks, that's whack too. Big stop there on fourth. But what you want to do, run play action, cancel it, run the dudes on hooks, anything fast, whether it's a slant. I pretty much run hooks the rest of the game because he was running a lot of man coverage with it. You'll see here, boom, I'm just running basically like 4 hooks. And as soon as I cancel the play action, I'm just dotting them up, and that's what ended up basically helping me defeat this dude. And I think at this point he's just upset. So he's down a touchdown at this point. And now he's going to try to execute here again. I had a couple plays. I mean, this game should have been nowhere as close as it was. That was a ridiculous throw. Anyway, you know, it's just a matter of time here before we're locking up. He's running hurry up offense and not doing the best job of it. So you can see here he's got like a slant, a drag, and a flat route or something like that. So this time, here we go. This is a nice little play here. I set on it, bait him, get the pick, at which point he starts going into Microsoft hack mode, pauses the game, which I'm going to show you guys here. So I'm like, all right, here we go with something. I thought he was quitting. But then he comes out in some generic defense, which I knew something was about to happen. Anyway, so he's like typing in his cheat codes and stuff like that. Game pauses. I'm like, oh man, here we go. Hopefully he's quitting. But he hits me with something. I don't know. Dude, like, rage quit out of the world because I got kicked off of Microsoft, man. I think that's the second time it's happened this year. Probably versus the same dude. Anyway, I'm Dream Killers. This commentary probably didn't come out that well, but I appreciate you guys supporting me nonetheless. And yeah, hit like if you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you guys again tomorrow.
Crisis on the boards with the heat.